Well, based on the title of this video, I figure we may as well start on the court filings. Medical examiner thought George Floyd had fatal level of fentanyl in system. And that really, I'll just read the first blurb. New exhibits filed in the case against the four former Minneapolis police officers accused of murdering George Floyd suggests the Hennepin County medical examiner thought George Floyd's fentanyl levels were at a potentially fatal level, but his and other medical examiners' findings showed he died of a combination of factors. All right, that there is no clear, the only individual who speaks of clear asphyxiation is the examiner for the Floyd family, which, I mean, bias much, right? So, coming to us from the Metro, George Floyd, quote unquote, murderer cop Derek Chauvin released from jail. The police officer accused of murdering George Floyd has been released from jail after posting $1 million bail. Derek Chauvin, 46, was released from Oak Heights Prison in Minneapolis Wednesday morning after posting non-cash bond. He faces second-degree murder charges over Floyd's May 25th killing. Combination of factors, okay? That's what the official autopsy says, guys. And it's for that fact that I believe it's time for the adults to stand up and the children to sit down and shut up. Let this man live. Okay? Wait until the investigation plays out and he has to go back to court in March. But I already hear it. Pardon me. I already hear it from the well, if he was black, guess what? He'd still be in jail, man. They throw him under, like all of the race vultures that we no, let this man live his life. The other three officers, they've been harassed since getting out of prison. And when stories get this type of emotion, like when the media can take a story and get people so emotionally riled up into it, people do stupid things. And I really don't believe that my audience does stupid things at all, because you're my audience, which means, you're a little smarter than the average bear. But at the same time, don't feed into those who would. Okay, my goodness. Let's read a little bit more of this. Chauvin was the Minneapolis Police Department officer filmed kneeling on Floyd's neck as he cried, "I can't breathe." Floyd died after Chauvin knelt on his neck for 8 minutes, 46 seconds. But with his death, oh my God, Metro, can you not write? With his death sparking ongoing BLM, anti-police brutality protests, riots, my friend, riots. Okay, well, they were. I think it's died down now everywhere except for the main hotspots. Your Portlands and your Seattle, the places that have openly embraced the Antifa-esque, because I believe it's all the same. It's all fruit from the same tree when it comes to BLM and a lot of in all of these quote unquote progressive super left ideologies and in actions. I'll just put it at that. But ultimately, the reason this video exists is because let the man live. I mean, it really, like, the let the system play out, because it really is the only one we got. Sorry, guys. And I know you want to sit here and strap all of blackness onto George Floyd, which is hilarious, because if you Google George Floyd, right, it says American hip hop artist. Wait, what? I guess that's how he'd like to be remembered, but hey, if you have if you know where his bars is, man, by all means, like drop it into the comments. I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna go looking for George Floyd's music. All right, I really could care less. But by all means, if you do think he got some heat, if you've listened to him, by all means, drop it in the comments. All right, so. With that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from the Teespring and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Zimmerman's the main reason I feel something like this needs to exist because you hear it in songs as well, and a lot of that American hip hop as well, where oh man, I'm gonna get Zimmerman and all this stuff. So it's like, bro, like cut it out. Just let it go. Ultimately, but you may disagree, and I have absolutely no doubt there will be plenty who do. And unlike a lot of folks, I would love for you to come into my comments and explain to me why I'm wrong in this, because it's the same thing. Because ultimately, it's the exact same thing you'd want, right? Like if, God forbid, you'd ever end up in such a situation, you would prefer to at least let it play out as opposed to having a bunch of people jump down your throat. And once again, the autopsy itself says a combination of factors. There's no one single answer to this, to what ultimately took him down. And people who are far closer to it than me or you say that he had like a fatal amount of fentanyl in his system. So everything will play out. Just, have a little patience and don't do anything stupid. So you may disagree. My comment section's always open, guys. Until the next one.